Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. I just wanted to kind of follow up to my little message to Owen, where he kindly nice. Yeah, it looked like he was wrapping it up, and I kind of just started right about when I knew he was about to leave. So glad the notification worked. I sent a chat to him, so if you were just watching it, you probably heard him. I'm not, I guess everybody's not going to be passionate about taking down, like actually fighting against abortion. I guess not everybody's going to be excited about that. I thought he was all for that, but I must be wrong or something. But he said that he's not the guy to build, because that's what he assumed my message was about. That's what he assumed it was about. He assumed this was about me rather than the mission. And I don't know how to write a PayPal message to Owen that would actually help him know that I care about this mission, and the only way that people are going to be on board with the mission is by seeing my channel. And it's not about growing my channel, it's about good people doing good things, doing the people that get it. And I mean, he read it, so I mean, it's not like he's ignoring. He's not like, oh, abortion mills, I'm not even going to read this message. It's not that. I'm not saying that. By the way, I need help. I seem to know when you're starting dinner. That's funny. I need help, guys. I have a question. You see that message there? Yeah, there it is. I'm going to let you read that. 0%. I have a question, because I was totally drinking this. I was totally drinking this, and I was like, wait a second. That is, I don't know if that's anti-Semitic or anti-Semitic. Can you all like clarify for me whether or not that message on this sparkling water, is that anti-Semitic or anti-Semitic or anti-Semitic? Like, which is it? Here, I'll show you again. I'm just curious. Me. I tell you what. I don't know who isn't passionate about, but it's just, he assumed that, okay, it would appear as though he assumed that shout out, hey, give me a shout out, was all about me building a YouTube channel so that people think it's not a, listen, it's a huge undertaking doing what we're doing. Okay? It requires a lot more people, or it's going to take a really, really long time. Okay? So, it appeared to me that he thought he was doing just what you're doing. He thought he was doing just what you're doing. He thought he was doing just what you're doing. Some reason that doesn't compute in my brain. I'm confused by what you mean. Are you saying that because Owen talks against abortion, that he thinks that that's enough, and he doesn't realize that what we're doing is actually going to get is actually going to get places shut down. What are you saying? You're talking about... Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that, I mean... So I really got passionate about this because I was getting sick. Welcome, hey, welcome, Justin. I started getting passionate about this because I was really getting sick of just hearing about stuff over and over again. I want us to accomplish something, and I want us to do it in a peaceful, loving, kind, proactive way. I want us to have action, and this is a call to action. Oh no! It's a call to peace. It's not even protest. It's just something tangible that we can actually do, and it's not about checking a box, okay? It's about mission, guys. It's about not just talking about stuff. It's about doing stuff that's peaceful, that has results, and like I've talked about it before. I'm gonna put tape on my mouth that says silence. I'm being silent for a day for all the babies that can't speak. Yes, but are you saving babies? Well, I'm making people aware. No, people are already aware. People don't care. People don't care. People, you could march from here to Timbuktu and you're not going to save somebody from cancer. You could march from here to Timbuktu. You could walk on water across the ocean. How many babies are you going to save? You're going to get a little publicity. Oh, I might not kill my baby now because that guy walked on water across the entire Atlantic Ocean. That was really inspirational. You might save a baby. You might. And that would be miraculous. I want to do something that's actually making stuff happen. Okay? And I don't want to just talk about it. So that's why I titled the video I titled. This isn't about self-promotion. Am I thankful for the people that are supporting me because it's a need in my life too? Yes, of course. Is that why I want 500 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers? No. Mission. People started joining this channel not because I was talking about how great I am, because I'm not. I am just a guy. People started liking this because partially because of the mission, Operation Baby Landlord, but also because I am constantly doing the best I can to remind people of the gospel, the good news. I talk about the bad news and I talk about the good news. We need both. We need to know the bad news and we need to know the solution. And I am a problem solution kind of guy. I've got a lot of skills and I know that I can be useful and helpful to all sorts of people out there. And it's not about me. It's not about, oh, look what I can do. Look what I can do. It's look what we can do. So do I believe that I'm the kind of person that can bring people together in a very niche kind of way? Maybe. But I also believe that because of my gift of discernment, that I can identify other potential leaders. And what have I been doing? I've been trying to unify the Unbearables Bible study, trying to just create a more, not create, that's the wrong word, gather a community of people that really get it. For this is the duty of man, fear God and keep his commandments. If you know that, you believe that, you are one that gets it for real. Being able to call something out, being able to question, that doesn't mean you get it. It means you get it. You do get it, but you don't get it unless you know what he was just talking about. NRK and halagos. and halagos proston theon. Unless you know the word, Jesus Christ, God, yes, that you're not getting it unless you get that. You don't get anything unless you get that. I've only listened to one E. Michael Jones speech, so I've only heard a little bit of what he's had to say, and I would really appreciate if he clarified that Jesus Christ is our high priest. If he can't proclaim that as fact, that we no longer need the priest because Jesus Christ is the mediator. Jesus Christ is the one who goes to the Father on our behalf. That we don't need a human being on this planet to confess our sins, but we confess our sins to Jesus. If he can't admit that, he doesn't get it. E. Michael Jones doesn't get it. If he can't say that Jesus Christ is the one that goes to God on our behalf. So again, for those of you that are new, like not new, well, there are new folks, but for those of you that are just joining the stream, I need to know, is that message right there, the 0%, is that anti-Semitic or anti-Semitic? I'm curious. I just need to know. There are rocks literally flying at my windshield. It's a matter of moments before I get a good old crack in the windshield. That's the most annoying thing about tractor trailers, is rocks. So that's just a side curiosity. If you can put in the chat, clarify for me, because I was drinking it and I don't want to be guilty of any crimes to any people. Anti-semantics. I just want to make sure that I don't drink a beverage that supports anti-Semitism. And when I saw that, it concerned me, okay? When I saw that, it really concerned me, and far be it from me to support anything that supports anti-Semitism. I am not for that at all. I am for John. The book of John is beautiful. And I don't skip over any verses that are illegal in Canada and Germany. I'll read those verses. I don't care if they're illegal. I don't care if the whole Bible becomes illegal. That's the mountain I'll die on. That is the mountain I would die on, guys. I'll tell you what. So what is this about, guys? What is this about? This is about a dude. It's just a dude. I want to pray for you. I want to give of myself and my gifts. I want to be useful. I want to be part of a community, like most of us. No man is an island. So I'm edified by being able to feed into the community for people that get it, okay? That blesses me, and if I can do what God has called me to do, and then that's obviously a blessing in my life, and that's what this is about. That is what this is about. So if I go back down to like 50 subscribers, then that's what happens. Okay? If I go up to 10,000 subscribers, then that's what happens. I very highly doubt that'll ever happen. I completely agree with Sing Along Bear and a couple of other folks that encouraged me to allow a more natural process in growth. I totally agree. So that's what I'm going to do. No more messages because they get misconstrued. My slight autist nature Very slight. I'm a slight autist. Not a good artist, but I am a slight autist. I don't communicate clearly enough. Even at work today, guys, even at work today, I send out a message that was meant to be a joke. We have a group chat at work, and I sent out a message, and then my supervisor, he clarifies my message to the group, like, hey, things are tough right now, and I'm here to support you. And like, I wasn't complaining. It was a valid, creative joke. It wasn't a complaint. Anyway, what are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? Every now and then I just think of that dude, and I go, be connect. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Every now and then, that's just what comes to mind, because there was no more epic than has ever existed. Matthias, Carlos Matthias. I know it's Carlos. Carlos Matthias, I think, was his full name. Anyway, it's just a beautiful, just such excitement and innocence right before the rug got pulled out from underneath them. It's a really good reminder when you get to look at things like that. And some of you have no idea what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so once upon a time, there was something called BitConnect. Once upon a time, there was something called Bitcoin. Bitcoin got super popular about 17 months ago, and it just started skyrocketing. And around that time, there was this thing called BitConnect, which was basically a Ponzi scheme. For some reason, Ponzi schemes seem to work over and over and over again. It doesn't make sense because there's a recipe, and it's the exact same cookie cutter recipe, and for whatever reason, people just don't get it. Some people just don't get it, guys. Some people just don't get it. Anyway, they had this big conference, and Carlos was a dude that was just simply a customer or whatever of BitConnect, and he had made a handful of money. Not like not just piles, but a good amount of money. It was really exciting. Okay? And then a couple of months later, everything fell apart. Not only did Bitcoin fail, but it didn't fail. It didn't fail, but it fell. Like, it fell, but it didn't fail. It F-E-L-L, it fell, but it didn't F-A-I-L. It didn't do that, because it's still going. It'll be there forever, more than likely. But anyway, Ponzi schemes, guys. How do they trick people? I don't get it. Anyway, I'm thankful that he read it. He didn't have much time, and he read my message. I'm back to Owen. I'm glad he read my message. He was very kind. I just don't know how to communicate effectively in a short number of words, because too many words and be like, oh, it's too long, I'm not gonna read this one. And if it's too short, you definitely can't convey. But for whatever reason, he thought I was just self-promoting to build a YouTube channel. I literally said to take down the abortion murder mills, and that wasn't enough detail that was the mission. Saying I need help. I don't need help to build my channel. I need help to take down. Guys, when we're done, I'm giving the entire list. I've mentioned this before. The entire list is going to abortiondocs.org. The entire list is going to Operation Rescue. The entire list, I'll give it to abolishhumanabortion.com. I'll give it to those guys. I will give the entire list to Human Coalition. I'll give it to those guys. I will give the list to everybody, because it's not mine. It's not. oh, it's your intellectual property and all your work. No, it's all our work. It's what we are doing together. And it's not about how I can benefit from it. I don't want any, I really don't want any fame at all. I just want to be able to edify and be a support and be a giver to the body of Christ for the people that get it, okay? And that's what I care about. So if you're here right now, you probably already knew that. If you heard what Owen said, you were probably, maybe there was a little eye rolling. I don't know. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful to him. I'm thankful to the people that have sent financial support. That's a personal gift to me for just being, I don't know. I don't deserve it. This is the way, I try to look at things, at least on a daily basis. Hey, how you doing? I'm more blessed than I deserve. And I do believe that. But every now and then I need to repeat it to remind myself that I am more blessed than I deserve. We all need to remind ourselves that we are more blessed than we deserve. It's a healthy way of thinking. More blessed than I deserve. So anyway, for those of you that have sent kind messages, prayers, all of that, guys, it's encouraging. And encouragement is what we are meant to do for each other. When I'm in a position to return that support, lift others up, I have, and I will. I have done that, and I will do that. There are people that will watch this video, potentially, that have been impacted financially and been extreme financial support from me. I guess extreme to me is when it is like a large portion of your income, like half a month's salary. Like if you're giving somebody half a month of your salary, I feel like that's pretty significant. But none of that matters. What matters is humility. And sometimes even talking about stuff like that obviously kind of pokes holes in that. So if you hear me starting to stumble, it's because I'm like, yeah. It's a little sanctimonious, I guess, or can be. All I'm saying is I'm thankful, and it's not a waste. I don't know. You already knew that. If you sent me something, then you already know that. So I don't know why I'm even saying what I'm saying. Anyway, I see that there's some comments. I see you here, Nate. Welcome. So, I'm sure you all, well, I'm not sure, but I imagine you all might be talking a little bit about the talk between E. Michael Jones and Owen. Fascinating. The thing he said about AIDS was actually like, wow. I don't know if that's colored pill is that one, because what? all I see is a frozen image of myself. Hello? I see the time going, but all I see is an image. Am I frozen? Or is it just my device? You can hear me. Is my image frozen? Hold on. So right now, you guys can hear me, but the audio... Wow, that's amazing. So I reference E. Michael Jones and the AIDS thing, and then it's just going to do that. That's amazing, guys. I really don't like thinking this way. I really don't like thinking this way. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't like being in the position where it's too coincidental. I know I look ridiculous. Big lips. Big fat lips. I've always been told I have plump lips. Big fat lips. That's why I dived into my lineage. All right, listen, guys. I'm not going to torture you with this image. I have no idea why this has to happen. I do have an idea why this has to happen, but what I'm going to do, yeah, it's always a coincidence, guys. Just remember that. It's always a coincidence. There's no meaning behind it. It's not a conspiracy. It's just a coincidence. Always. Every time. 100% of the time, it's just a coincidence. Just remember that, okay? I'm going to restart. I'm about to be at a red light, and I will restart. You can join me on my next one.